Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel.
Today I want to talk about Alex Murdaugh's suspicious financial transactions because there has been a bombshell article. I think it's the Island Packet and the State, both newspapers. There's like a journalist from each one. I think they work together on this case. Those articles are claiming to have seen bank documents, financial transactions that show that in the months leading up to Maggie and Paul's deaths, Alex Murdaugh made very suspicious financial transactions, and he made them all. He sent all this money to one person. Remember Curtis Smith, aka Fast Eddie? He's the guy who was supposedly set up by Alex. Essentially, when Alex Murdaugh had this fake shooting that he did where he basically wanted his son to get the 10 million life insurance policy, so he staged a shooting, and the person who was supposed to have done it was Curtis. Curtis denies this.
If I'd have shot him, he'd have been dead. He's alive.
A longtime friend, a distant relative, a client. Was he his dealer too? There's a lot of rumors. Depends on when you ask him or when you ask Alex Murdaugh's lawyer. They have different stories. There was one point where he was sitting with his lawyer and he was asked, have you received large sums of money from Alex Murdaugh? And Curtis's attorney said no, but they know each other and there is now a paper trail between them that is very suspicious. It turns out that he's actually received more than $150,000 from Alex Murdaugh, and not just from Alex Murdaugh, but from Alex Murdaugh's account, his fake account, Forge. Remember, by the way, I've made 2 videos about this case. In the second video, I go into the Forge bank account, how he made it, why he made it, what he's already accused of using it for. But it's essentially an account that is made to look like another legitimate business, but it's not. It kind of uses the same name, but really it goes to Alex Murdaugh. That is the account, the Forge account, is the one that he used to send this money to Curtis. And he made several transactions for several months. So let's go through the transactions first. So this article states that there were 4 checks totaling $35,686 in October of 2020. And then 1 check of $9,049 in November of 2020. Then we have 4 checks totaling $29,784 in December 2020. And then in this year, 2021, there were 4 checks totaling $39,236 in January, 3 checks totaling $20,106 in February, and then there is 1 check for $22,109 in May, 10 days before the incident. So the payments were made from October 2020 until May 2021. And as we know, in May 2021, Alex Murdaugh discovered his wife and son dead and called 911 to report it.
Hampton County 911, where's your emergency?
This is Alex Murdaugh at 4147 Moselle Road. I need the police to answer immediately. My wife and child just got badly.
I've been up to it now. It's bad.
Okay, and what is your name?
My name is Alex Murdaugh.
Okay, is it a house or a mobile home?
It's a house.
The last payment from Alex to Eddie was just 10 days before this incident, and it was the largest sum. Now, the way he did it at first was they were all $9,000 or $8,000, because if you make a transaction that's $10,000 or more, it gets flagged, the authorities look at it. So it's kind of a way, my conspiracy allegedly, don't sue me, it's kind of a way to fly under the radar by making the amounts just below $10,000. But that last payment was for over $22,000. And then there are no more payments, at least from this bank account that we know of. There are no more payments after that. And then his wife and son get shot. So, my conspiracy allegedly, don't sue me. It seems like these are payments, like hitman payments, maybe, allegedly. Don't sue me. The reporters of this article state that they have seen all 17 checks. In the article, they include 2 images of 2 checks. I have the receipt. So this is the first one, and the caption for this one said, a $9,085 Bank of America cashier's check from Alex Murdaugh to Curtis Smith and endorsed by Smith's signature, dated as October 22nd, 2020. It says, note the yellow arrows were added to the check by the reporters and not part of the original copies. Then we have a second picture. This is from a check on February 2nd, 2021, in the amount of $9,239 from Alex to Curtis, again endorsed by Curtis's signature. The biggest one was right before the incident with his wife and son, and the payments stopped after that, at least from this account. They stopped after that, as if almost it was payment for something, and then something happened, and then it was like, thanks, man. This is the guy that you called to shoot you, and so could he have also shot your wife and son? Why am I doing that? I have a problem. Help. I want to know what you guys make of this. Do you think this could just be, I don't know, a payout for maybe a claim that happened, or I don't know, something else? Or do you think it's connected to what happened to Maggie and Paul? Because also look at when the payments started. They started in October 2020. By this time, Paul had already been messing up with the boat crash and all this and all that. And there may have already been issues between him and Maggie. So I think it's really important for us to see maybe what was going on between Alec and Maggie and Paul right before October. So I want to know what you guys think. Please tell me, do you guys think this is connected to what happened to Maggie and Paul? Or do you think this is maybe something else, not connected, doesn't really make a difference for you regarding, because this is the thing, right? The theory that many people have is that Alex Murdaugh is somehow responsible for his wife and son's death. We talk about how his son had got him dragged into the boat crash issue in a previous video. We talked about how Maggie was planning to divorce him and they were having all these issues and she was investigating his finances. And so things were not going good between Alec and them, you know, Maggie and Paul. So to me, this is just another arrow pointing in the direction that Alec is somehow involved in their death. My conspiracy, allegedly, don't sue me. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Say bye. Oh, thank you. Goodbye.